these moments, I feel the passion of presence, held in love's timeless sea, pouring light over me. And from the stillness comes a memory. It seems I know the touch of unfading love, and that I've never been alone, walking through this great unknown. Faithful grace has always been my home. Awakening from the shadow of separation, to live a love I could have never dreamed. Feel the calming touch of compassion as mind and heart align in spirit's breeze. Remembering you are home, remembering who you are, remembering you are home. In the warmest of hearts, remembering you are home. Remembering who you are, remembering you are home. In the warmest of hearts, in presence, I forget to remember fear, and realities I thought I knew seem just so vaguely true. In this rising of your majestic view, the teacher inside unveiling my eyes, that we have the mind of Christ, to be the flow of ascendant life, a mighty river of healing light. Awakening from the shadow of separation, to live a love I could have never dreamed. Feel the calming touch of compassion as mind and heart align in spirit's breeze. Remembering you are home, remembering who you are, remembering you are home. In the warmest of hearts, oh, remembering you are home. Remembering who you are, remembering you are home. In the warmest of hearts, in the warmest of hearts. Welcome tonight to Oneness and Presence. We're delighted that you would join us this time of meditation and prayer. So welcome. Granting me what I really want, renewing my mind as we walk, in my silent cry to know your heart. You've met me under the stars. For love is who you are. For love is who you are. Your heart is more wonderful than anything we've known. The power of your love restoring my soul. Feeling who you are for me, unlearning the fear, running toward you with all my strength. And listening to hear the old views had clouded my sight of the one with a heart so kind. But this wayward son met a loving God who kissed the wounds in my mind. The healing heart is who you are. The healing heart is who you are. Oh, I feel your smile upon my life as you reveal the mind of Christ. Your love always, our path of grace, walking with you as love creates. Your wondrous ways, they sing of who you are. Your wondrous ways, they sing of who you are. Oh, your heart is more wonderful than anything we've known. The power of your love restoring my soul. Feeling who you are for me, unlearning the fear, running toward you with all my strength, and listening to hear running toward you with all my heart, and listening to hear running toward you with all my strength, and listening to you. I've always been amazed at all your love creates. I've always been amazed as you give yourself away. I'd only really known you through the lens of the past, but it's different now as I feel your gentle hand. And you have my heart now. I surrender to your grace, not afraid of this life, 'cause you never turn away, facing my shadows. You free me from their chains, and I feel your heart and your love that never fails. Oh, I feel your heart and your love that never fades. You gave me freedom, a will to choose a life, to live the grace of your compassion, or the treadmill to survive. But in a world of blinding power, I want to live as Christ, your love shining through. Surrender to your light. You have my heart now. I surrender to your grace. I'm not afraid of this life, 'cause you never turn away, facing my shadows. You free me from their chains, and I feel your heart and your love that never fades. Oh, I feel your heart and your love that never fades. In this world now, we're living in your dream. I want to share this great love you're freely giving me. And though I come as I am, I've met the love you are. You're everything to me. I'm in love with your heart. And you have my heart now. I surrender to your grace. Not afraid of this life, 'cause you never turn away, facing my shadows. You free me from their chains, and I feel your heart. Oh, I feel your heart. Oh, I feel your heart. And your love that never fades. I feel your heart. And your love that never fades. Oh, I feel your heart. And your love that never fades. And I have your heart. And your love that never fades. I have your heart, and your love that never fades. And we have your heart, and your love that never fades. We have your heart, and your love that never fades. Just breathe. Just breathe in the life that's all around you. all within you. As you're breathing, just let your attention go to your body. Just feel your body responding to each breath. Just feel the relaxation. And the rest. Now let's turn our attention to our thoughts. Just watch the stream of thoughts that might be moving through your mind. And while you're doing that, just marvel at the fact that you have that capacity. To see the energy of thought as it moves through you and watch it. To a degree, separating yourself from the thought for the sake of understanding that you are not your thoughts. Which is why you can watch them whenever you want to. set our awareness for a moment on our emotions too. What are you feeling emotionally in this moment? Are you carrying the emotional weight of the day? Or maybe a much longer time. Or are your emotions lifted, experiencing something new and refreshing? And again, we have the watcher, watching your emotions and discerning them. Now just let each out-breath bring you into a deeper place within you. With each exhale, just sink a little deeper into the core of your being, into your heart. Just feel the stillness that's here. And just let your mind, your emotions, your body come into alignment and harmony with the stillness that's there on the inside of you. The loving stillness. And again you watch. You watch you as you experience God within you. Where you experience the stillness of oneness with God, your Creator. Waking up to the reality of us in God and God in us, without separation. When you were created in the image of God, at your very core, you are the nature of God. And our steps through this life they bring us into that truth in their own way. What's also fascinating is we find in this space, my God, we're not alone. In this dimension of spirit that we are, we are in touch with all humanity. All of creation and all of the Creator. We're being lifted up to the top of a mountain to see with a new perspective. Begin to feel how much love there is for us. How much patience there is toward us. And resolve to see us come to absolute fulfillment of our purpose in life. And our purpose in eternity. And when you look at people in life, you see people of just such a variety of stages of development and place in this wonderful kingdom. But we are all becoming. We're becoming the love that God is. And we're coming to grips with the understanding that God loves every single one of us with a passion, with a perseverance, with an unbreakable presence in our lives. How could we be separated from that which has made us what we are? You are living in time, but you're eternal. Feel for a moment the embrace of the divine, of your Creator. Feel the embrace. And see the heart of the Creator. Bringing us all holding us all. And calling us all to love one another with the love that we are. Just breaking free of the thinking of the world God is not giving up on planet Earth. Or any of humanity. Love never fails. Love never fails. And right now, as we're together in one heart, let's lift up the entire earth and its people. Every man, every woman, every child. And the voice of God within us. God's will be done on the earth in every living being. Let love flow like mighty rivers, oceans of love. Flowing to every place in the earth. Do you see the treasure before you? Do you see the treasure that you are? Do you see the treasure of your neighbors? Of your friends? Understanding that we are all coming together. And when we do, the earth will be the same as heaven. A place of fruitfulness, of love, of compassion, we feel it already inside. And it's time to come out. And share it with all humanity. Still. Still. Anything to share, please come.
I just wanted to read a poem that Miriam influenced last time, just by saying just a few sentences, and a poem came out of it. When the wind and breath synchronize, it is the true one that I recognize. Deep within my being, through all that can be felt and seen, the greatest power I yearn to the place of my final return. Across the vast abyss, on the wings of bliss, I continue on the course back to the original source.
And with one heart uniting, we sense beyond what loveliness, what sweetness, these vibrations, these harmonics set us in flight. And as we flow with the rhythms that take us into the divine's presence, the love that swells in our hearts at this time of gathering, answering the soul's call, uniting, and with togetherness, a togetherness that we can feel building more and more, second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year, until we move beyond all limitations. And the love that swells in our hearts this evening brings us to the melodies that come from the earth as we look to her heart, which beats as our hearts beat, as one soul united, one heart united. And the messages that bring us beyond the imagination into the pure sensing of our divine potential that moves us beyond words, and yet the words fill us with the light of our Creator, Creatress, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, as they dance with the harmonics and the rhythms that take us to and fro into the heavenly realms within our heart, and the nature so pure, so humble, so simple, and yet so in awe of our divine parent, a parent that loves us, a parent that heals us, as each instrument, each tone, each tune resonates with the spheres, and the angels sing in praise of what the offsprings of this sacred plane, as we unify to rejoice, to bless, to heal, and oh, so in this moment, to love. The call is for us to answer, and we are answering. We answer with the bountiful abundance of the energies of love that reside in us from the moment we were created. And it is this creation that we see from the inner aspect of our lives, living in the joy that brings us home in this very moment. The universe sings, the stars dance, the oceans move to and fro, and we move with them, and they, as they move through and within us all. A smile that says it all. A smile that only love brings forth in all of us. Moving beyond the shadow, addressing the shadow, until the shadow is no more. Because in the presence of love, only love is real.
In the valuable opportunity that we have to come together, to bring energy to us, to build our world, to shine our light. I see we stand in an invisible energy field that binds us all into one and allows us to live outside of our physical bodies in full light and love that speaks to the cosmic energy of space, the infinite number of stars mirror the infinite number of our lives as we grow in our spiritual world, in our spiritual school, where we are able to shine. I can see the skies are clearing. The path is beckoning. And I can feel that we are emitting a light beacon that draws others like us from around not only this globe, but around the cosmos, to fulfill our destiny as servants of mankind, servants to this beautiful blue planet that we live on, service to each other, to build the most beatific and beautiful church that shines through eternity, allowing us all to participate in a level that we have no understanding of, but builds us and pulls us together and awakens the powers that we have.
so much for sharing this evening with us. As we let our hearts and our minds begin to just move in this dimension of life and grow. And love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you that you have ears to hear and a heart that understands. That you are loved, not just by God, but all that God is. You are so loved. And your Creator has placed that nature within you. And together we create a new world. So God bless you, brothers and sisters. God bless you.